Hello, Scorpio. I hope everyone is doing well, and we are going to be doing your reading. This is for Scorpio in love connection. First card out, we have the Three of Cups. You seem to be enjoying life, dancing, getting together, drinking with friends, surrounded by people that are familiar to you, that you love, you're comfortable with. Three of Wands, the Fool, the World, Nine of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Swords. So Scorpio, I see that you are shining around friends or just enjoying, having fun. You know, surrounded by people that are familiar to you, feeding you, or vice versa. And it feels like this situation needs a bit of closure. Yeah, there is a situation around you that probably is closing out, or there is a sense of closure, closing a chapter. It doesn't mean that it's, you know, everything has ended, but it's more like a chapter is being closed. The world energy here speaks of that. The Seven of Swords, it feels like there's been some unfinished business back then, probably an avoidant energy. Yeah, whoever this is. But in this connection, somebody has avoided someone. Somebody left. Somebody has left, and you know, without explanation, without warning. Yeah. Or not everything is as it seems. You know, that type of energy right now. Not everything is as it seems. So in this situation, it could also be that you may look externally as being happy, surrounded with friends, being out and about, but deep inside, it's a question mark. So this is the Seven of Swords energy. Not everything is that it's what it seems right now. At the same time, if somebody here seems to be waiting, you know, because I feel an energy around you, there seems to be somebody looking out, looking at you from afar, from a distance, not anxious, just somebody who is looking through from a distance. They see you clearly, but no steps are taken towards you. It's more like observing you from afar. They see you, and they could appear like they are waiting for you. Yeah, but again, not everything is what it seems right now. So you might feel that this person is waiting, but actually they're just looking, you know, that sense of energy. But yeah, we have someone here who is who has their eyes on you, probably waiting for an appropriate or opportune time. Yeah. I feel like there is a sense that this person may not make a move easily. If that is what you're thinking, if they want to make a move towards you, it's more like a person who is looking from afar. They observe the situation, they observe the energy, but somebody, because you see, we have the Two of Wands here. And now this person is speaking the third one. So it's more like the Two of Wands, a decision in this person's mind has already been done. Yeah. They are no longer at the crossroads. So, like I said, if there was a closure or unresolved conflict here, the person may have this person, even though they appeared to be waiting. No, it's more like they are good with whatever outcome. So a person who is not expecting for an outcome. Yeah. Because the world here is hanging. So that means that they could accept the fact that, yeah, the chapter has closed or it's closing. Yeah. But towards you, Scorpio, this person seems to be, you know, bearing this energy of, if there is a new chance, you know, to start over, they are willing to take the chance with you. Do you get what I mean? It's more like, yes, they are not waiting for you because the chapter has been closed, but if there is a chance for this to be reignited, to have a new journey with you, I feel like this person is open to give that a chance, to take that risk, to take that leap of faith, to see, yes, we can do another cycle, but not in the sense of repeated cycles of unresolved situations, but rather it's a fresh cycle, right? A new cycle that both of you can walk through together. Because otherwise, they are good with the Three of Wands here, you know. That's like looking out to the new horizon, to new opportunities, if that is available. Yeah. But again, towards you, they are willing to take that leap of faith, yeah, given the chance. If the coast is clear, that sort of thing. Somebody is still, I feel that both of you probably right now is already exhausted, tired with everything that may have happened in this connection, but both of you are still not given up. You know, you have not given up. So let's see, let's clarify these cards for Scorpio. What is this? You want to reconcile. You want to be around this person as well. Yeah. Yes. You want to be around this person, and it feels like, wow. You want to be around this person, but as of the moment, it feels like your mind and your heart is fully not aligned. Yeah. In terms of, you know, you may want to, your heart may tell you that, yeah, make a move, you know, because this is what your heart wants. But then your mind, the ego, the pride is saying, no, you shouldn't. You should appear cool. You should appear good. You know, that sort of thing. But you will be surprised because the Tower here will shake the ground up. If you are holding back because of this tension, because of this conflict, the inner conflict that you're feeling right now, a time will come that you will hit the Tower moment. Yeah, and this is very much the Scorpio energy. You know that you will be approaching this. At some point, you know, you cannot just hold it still. You know, it's time to make that change, to initiate the transformation effect. Yeah. Suddenly, you know, Tower is not all about crumbling things down or breaking up. No, it's more about, it's quite transformative. Yeah, it's a transformative energy. Yeah. The mask that we are wearing, or the protection that we do to keep us safe, yeah, in terms of, you know, self-protection. I mean, we try to appear cool, we try to appear like we are unbothered because we don't want to appear weak and vulnerable to people. With the Tower, that means that whatever element in your life right now that is pushing you to appear as that, as controlled as that, will soon be hitting the Tower moment. And you're pretty familiar with this type of energy, Scorpio. Now, if you must know, you have someone here, Scorpio, who is actually, even though they are afar, or even if they have sort of, you know, understood the full cycle that you may have undergone recently together, this is a person who is grounded. They want a, yeah, they are grounded. At the same time, they want a grounded type of connection with you. Yeah. I feel that they could even fantasize about how it would be like to be emotionally connected with you. At the same time, they highly wish for this to happen. You know, to have that emotional openness, to have that emotional fulfillment with you. because they have feelings. Yeah, they feel for you. This is a person who could probably see you as a partner, as a soulmate. um Four of Wands and the Tower can also, I mean, it's an energy I feel right now as sort of a karmic type of, there is a pull, yeah, for both. Like this could be a soulmate connection for two people that needs completion, that needs fulfillment. Yeah. A lot of things are happening in this person. I feel like they are ready to embark into a new journey with you. At the same time, they could even signify they're quite, this is not a static type of person. You know, they move a lot, they could even travel, they could do a lot of, they have a lot of passion in life, but they are very dynamic. You know, the energy that they bear is very dynamic. They can be doing a lot of things all at once. Yeah, multitasker. At the same time, you could even feel that in the recent energies, they could even reach out or could give you out signals or throwing out signals, perhaps even energetically. Hence, you could feel this person's vibe, yeah, even from afar. Um, at the same time, this is a person who is very diligent in anything that they want to pursue, anything that they want to put focus on. They would be very good at it. You know, they want that anything that they start will have a good sense of completion. You know. Now, in terms of this world energy right here, clarified by the sun, it feels like things will turn out to be positive. You know, if you close out a chapter, I feel that that is good for both of you. That means that whatever issues or brokenness that may have occurred back then that needs to be addressed and close out, yeah, in order for the sun to take effect. Closing out a cycle here is not a bad thing. It's about finishing up a cycle where you both learn. Probably it was a trial run for both of you. Now with the sun energy, I see that there is a possibility for both of you to be happy. Yeah, holding hands, being together out in the sun, out in public, you know, to be declared partners externally, you know, to the public, right? It's not just a secret love affair, but more of, you know, being out there, being comfortable together out there. Yeah. And I see that even if there was some hesitations in terms of probably reaching out or being vulnerable to each other, somebody here will take that impulsive move or has that desire, you know, to have that impulsive move to just come forward and give clarity, talk, communicate. So you could probably, this person would reach out and, you know, just could even be a raw confession, yeah, that they tell you exactly what they mean, and you know that could give you clarity with whatever this is happening or whatever that's happening. Give you clarity. They will come with honesty, authenticity, yeah, truth, and then take it or leave it kind of energy. But the good thing is, once this person speaks of truth, then you will likely achieve the world energy, that sense of completion for the old cycle, for the old chapter. Yeah. And then that would kick out the sun energy. Yeah. The sense of newness, optimism, happiness, future looking condition. Yeah, because the sun also reflects tomorrow, what tomorrow brings. Yeah, everything about tomorrow will be fresh, will be new, new chances, new opportunities too. And the underlying energy here is the Knight of Cups. Someone is still very open to love, to offer forgiveness, whether, especially if it is asked, You know, somebody here is an open heart. Yeah. Still wanting to offer love, still wanting to stay open. Yeah. And the Queen of Swords energy talks about, you know, you both know what was the past cycle was, and you probably both have learned from it. And this could signify evolved energy, new energy for both parties. Yeah. And this time, if there is a chance to restart after the world energy to get into the sun, um, it could be a cycle, a new cycle that is built on truth, a new cycle where both of you now knows what you're both bringing to the table, what you're both capable of accepting, you know, boundaries, and basically a contract. Queen of Swords energy is a Libra energy, right? Good with justice, similar to justice. You know your boundaries, your contracts, your expectations, yeah, and the things that you don't want. And the things that you want versus the things that you don't want. It will be clear from the get-go. Yeah. Queen of Cups, there is love, and then of course, love, compassion, the feeling of being at home, the feeling of being accepted, yeah, and of course the Ten of Pentacles. So this connection has the possibility really to be transformed into a long-term commitment, yeah, so long as you can get through the nitty-gritties of it. I'm gonna leave it at that, Scorpio, and let me know if this resonates. We'll speak soon.